I guess.
I'm hyphenating the whole thing. I don't care if that's correct, but it is.
You're playing this.
Wow, thanks.
Alright, continuing our trek through all the Mascot platformers. For a reminder here, we're ranking them. We have to determine how good they are, where they fit in the Mascot game's canon. Normy's Beach-Babe-O-Rama is what won tonight's poll, so we're starting with that.
Alright. Let's see here. Thanks. Oop.
It's a US Genesis game. It was made here in the States.
I like the look. Okay, there's the babe. And he's like, alright, a babe, but I'm too cool for her. And I'm like, fair enough.
I'd hardly call that a Beach-Babe-O-Rama.
It's a beach babe, but is that an O-Rama? Like, usually with O-Rama you expect more than one beach babe. But, I mean, you know. Alright, let us know if the levels are good there. And let's... What are the options here? God. What can you do here, buddy? Uh-huh. Yeah? I love music. Okay, let's go. Okay, so Normy's... Oh, there he is.
So tell me about Normie, Alex. What do you know?
He's a laid back... Oh, Oh, there are the babes.
There's that Beach-Babe-O-Rama. Oh, he's cool. Oh, no. Aliens abducted the babes. This is a game I've always heard of, and I've scrolled past on ROM lists, but...
Never tried?
I've never really looked at it. Wow!
Oh, great. Fucking gentrification.
Someone call Awesome Possum.
They were the goddesses of the beach!
Entire beach mourns.
Hell yeah, me too! That's actually... This intro is kind of cool, I'm sorry.
Oh, okay, yeah, it is a Mars needs women situation. What?
Yeah.
Well, you've teleported back in time to 65 million BC. It's still New Jersey. One of the ladies is named Moon Unit after Moon Unit Zappa, I
was
guess.
gonna say, oh my god.
That's pretty good. All right.
Okay, so
Show us your stuff,
Normy
Normie.
has... He can run and he can go slow. So let's try running, Normie.
This is in the wake of Sonic the Hedgehog, so he may be kind of fast.
Okay, he is fast.
Oh, you got a meter in the lower left.
Thanks!
This looks great.
Okay, I'm just gonna... I like the art style of this game.
Yeah, it's actually kind of neat.
It looks interesting. It looks like a 90s cartoon is what it looks like. It looks like something you'd see on Fox Kids and only lasted for like a season.
It's very appropriately 1994, yeah.
And I have a real soft spot for this kind of 90s aesthetic.
So in terms of grasping the cultural zeitgeist, Normie's Beach-Babe-O-Rama is the best Genesis game.
Damn it.
This looks more playable than I was expecting.
It is! It's really playable. I'm actually not hating it.
US games from the 16-bit era tend to be kind of...
Hit or miss.
Amateurish, bad.
Yeah.
And again, this is 94, so it's a few years into the Genesis lifespan. EA has had a few years to learn
not doing
after
so good.
after stuff like Zany Golf.
Oh shit, I gotta continue.
You gotta save Moon Unit. And Dweezil.
I don't even know what those do. I guess they're just points there. Why did you just, like, hit me 20 times? You know, that's an asshole move on NHL.
Color palette is bright in a bad sort of way, people say.
Yeah.
It's a little burny, a little obnoxious. They are trying to replicate the yellow skies of 65 million BC, though.
Oh god, I almost... No, I'm not... No! God, I didn't mean to press the fucking cartoon.
What's the asshole dash button? And why would you ever use it in a game with tons of pits and one-hit deaths?
Okay, I'm gonna do it this time.
Don't
Watch
push
Alex.
that button.
Yeah, Eek the cat. That's a good way to describe it. It really does look like Eek the cat.
Yeah. So the developers here, it listed High Score Productions in association with Real Time Associates. Now, High Score were the people who were making PGA and Madden at the time, while Real Time is more a developer of a whole bunch of those licensed mascot platformers. Like, I think they did Real Monsters and other stuff.
Yeah, it has the feel of a licensed platformer.
And they credit one particular
hell?
guy. What the hell? Is this good?
Thanks! Nice! Alright, okay.
So what I think happened is some guy at High Score just had an idea for a game and a character, and they were like, okay, Real Time Associates, make that game. We're gonna work on Madden still. We got money to make.
Hey! Fred Flintstone, fuck off!
Looking a little asterisks-like, yeah, a
Yeah.
little bit. And yeah, there's plenty of those games we gotta catch up on.
Get a clue.
Most of them are,
Get a clue. I'm trying to get the clue.
only released
It's
in
not.
PAL regions. Though I remember for the Genesis here in the States, we did
Hey.
get an Asterix game. For whatever reason. That dinosaur is giving you the googly eyes.
I got to jump over it. Yeah, I definitely have to run and jump over it. Okay, here we go. Come on!
It looks like it's not even letting you past.
No, it's not. I guess I have to get that clue. Or...
Dinosaur definitely wants something. The strange genital with a face. Yeah, it did kind of look, yeah. Okay, Normie, go back there and try whipping your dick out. I think that's X on the controller.
Okay, let me just find...
This is a 6-button game, you see. I actually don't know what you're supposed to be looking for. I assume there's something in this level it wants you to find.
There it is.
Oh yeah, it's a little bit Tintin too. Oh,
Hey,
those
come with
Tintin
me.
games are not
Come
good.
with me. Come
Oh,
with
you
me.
found the baby genital.
God damn it.
There you go. Puzzle solved. You did better.
Beach-Babe.
You did better this time.
Okay, I know a little bit more about what I'm doing here. So, yeah, it's a platformer. I like the art style. I think it's interesting, at least. It's not like Chakan the Forever Man or whatever.
Is he a mascot platformer?
That is when we get to the dark and like I don't know if I include that dark and edgy stuff with the mascot platformer, even though he is a mascot and it is a platformer.
Sega did want him to be a big thing.
A lot better this time.
Yeah, you're speedrunning it.
Just fucking
God, I just always assumed this was a complete pile of trash just based on the name.
same here. I've seen that about a lot of the games we're gonna play, so
Yeah.
I can't wait to be pleasantly surprised.
Normie's Beach-Babe-O-Rama, US developed game from EA. What do you expect? But
Yeah, you hear that and you're just like, oh, this is not. Thank you.
sort of reminds me of other item-driven platformers from back then, like Bubba and Styx.
Oh man, Bubba and Styx.
Not to be confused with Bubble and Squeak, which is a completely different game.
Okay, I did it 3 times.
The more I talk about these games, the more I realize we've got a long way to go.
We do.
Something like half the games on the Genesis are
Oh
mascot.
my god, they pushed me into the water like
They
a
sure
bunch
did.
of pieces of shit. Sorry. The hell? I bounce off walls.
Blab, anyone can be a mascot if they just try hard enough.
That's
Even
very
Chakan.
true.
Abby links to a page about this game. I'm gonna look at this.
Please do. Okay, so far so good.
Oh, wait, is it that Keith Robinson? Oh, man.
What's up?
Hang on, let me just confirm this.
Alright, Danny's getting info for us. Well, I try once again.
Damn, okay. Alright. So this game was designed by Keith Robinson, the Mr. Intellivision, the guy who heavily promoted the Blue Sky Rangers.
Oh, really?
And who unfortunately recently passed away, just as of like last week.
Yeah. I heard about that.
Everyone was sharing their memories about, yeah, this guy just loved Intellivision. Even when his Blue Sky Rangers venture wasn't making money, he just kept on it. He was all like, nope, we gotta keep these games in print. This is important.
Oh my god, okay.
So yeah, a guy who actually cares about making a good game. That's why this seems good. Man, did not expect that.
And that was my last life.
And yeah, it looks like there's Normy comics here.
Oh man! Normy! He's like a real guy and a comic guy. That's so good. Also, I should probably tweet that we're streaming.
I tweeted.
Okay, good. Sorry to all people who don't know. Gosh darn frickin'.
Yeah, and the original comic strip is also by Keith Robinson.
It's got a good look to it. You know, it does. I actually am... This game is a real surprise. I'm not good at it, but I'm just...
Alright, well, consider this our unexpected tribute to Keith Robinson. I wanted to do an Intellivision tribute lately, but couldn't quite pull it off. I know there's a couple of collections for PS2 that we could have played. Maybe I'll still do that someday.
You should.
That's one platform we've never covered here.
There are other levels, I promise.
Hey, Crimson Dragon, what's up? And yeah, I get a bonkers vibe from this too, not just the meter.
Yes.
The meter first made me think of that Saturn game with the taxi cab. What's that called?
I know that game!
Yeah. Alex and I watched the Let's Play of that game by
a great Let's Play.
Doc Future. Definitely recommended. Is it Benny? That sounds familiar.
Yes, it is Bean. It's like something Benny.
Or is that Beanball Benny for the Genesis?
I know we're thinking Beanball Benny, but I swear it's
that
not.
is a taxi cab game. Oh no, it's Try Rush Deppy. That's why I couldn't remember the name. It's because it's complete
I ran
nonsense.
out of continues. Would you like to try?
I'll give it a shot. But so far, yeah.
Try Rush Deppy. That's it. Thanks.
More impressive than I was thinking. I guess no one just gave old Normie the time of day. They just saw his box and they were like, no. I'll stick with Sonic, thank you. Oh, I'll tell you what this game reminds me of, visuals-wise. The Chester Cheetah game. This has that same odd color palette. What's going on?
Oh, I need to... I want to actually load Twitch so I can communicate to chat.
Oh, okay. We're playing it fast and loose this week.
Yeah, I may have spilled an entire cup of coffee on my cell phone, which, yeah.
And then you spilled an entire bowl of banana pudding.
On my heating pad. It's been a...
It's a day to spill shit on other shit.
It's a day and a half. Oh, good. So since the speaker doesn't work, it means that you can't hear... Yeah, the speakers don't work on my phone anymore because of the coffee.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they are fucking gone. Just...
Come on, little guy. We're gonna beat this freaking level.
Can hear the phone desperately trying.
Should know that Alex killed his phone in while working on WrestleMania, the arcade game.
Yes, and we've already had one.
The new episode of PlayStation Year One has claimed another victim.
Oh God.
Wow.
You've already gotten further than me.
I don't like the things that take multiple hits.
Me either. But see what I mean about this, like, not being bad?
It isn't.
It's fun.
Even
it's
the controls are fine. They're a little bit different from what you'd expect, but they're workable.
I definitely put it above Bubsy in our list.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, since last week, we've decided that our new judgment point for these mascot platformers, the one thing we have to ask ourselves when rating them is it better or worse than Bubsy? Because I figure there's a lot of games better than Bubsy, but there's also a lot of games that are worse.
I think that's a fair way to rate it.
I think so, too. I think in the end, my prediction is that half of these games will be better than Bubsy and half will be worse. Bubsy will be vindicated.
We will vindicate Bubsy.
These freaking cavemen and their ancient dominoes. What is this? They had 7s on their dominoes back then. Look at that. They had those nerd dominoes.
Yeah, Bubsy is really middle of the road mascot.
Mm-hmm. He's a perfect 5 out of 10, as far as I'm concerned. God damn it. I'll have to look at our spreadsheet to see what was above Bubsy. This game has some stiff competition. Speaking of stiff, not as many dick jokes in this as I was expecting.
Yeah, this is a very unhorny game.
For some reason, the cover just gave me that impression. It was kind of a raunchy Big Dog style game.
Yeah, I was expecting something
like something you'd see on beach apparel or something.
Yeah, like a what do they call those really like Big Johnson? Like I was expecting a Big Johnson.
Oh man,
Normie
Normie's totally Big Johnson.
No, he's not.
Yeah,
Normie is.
He's cooler than Big Johnson.
Looks like you can go down there in the. I saw like an opening in the. See?
Oh yeah. Okay.
Hey.
Yeah. This game's got secrets. Don't feel too bad for the kids whose parents got them this instead of Sonic.
Maybe a little bad, but not like, bad. You know.
I feel bad for them being unable to relate to other kids, because no one's going to want to talk about this game. Damn it. Alright, Last Life, then we're going to move on. I think next up tonight we have Robocod. That should be an interesting one. That game's pretty highly regarded. This game, if anything, it's a little trite. It's not essential. It's not essential playing for Genesis fans. But you know what? Better than Bubsy.
Better than Bubsy?
Gonna throw that out there.
Damn.
This will go on the top half of our list. Okay, caveman. I know you think you're hot shit knocking me into the tar like that. Yeah, that's Normy. Normy finally gets his time to shine, and
man, finally.
Yeah, it's all right.
He's fine.
You go, Normy. You'll find your beach babe someday.
One day we will beach babe with the Normster. Okay, what's next?
Next up, James Pond 2, Robocod.
Ooh.
Alright, so we all know about the Amiga. We know the Amiga happened. It was a thing that existed mostly in Europe. And this is one of the better games that it spawned. And it was eventually ported to, like, everything, including the Sega Genesis. Another Electronic Arts joint. I think they rigged our poll. They're trying to get some free promotion for Battlefield or whatever. The toys at Santa's factory are all crying out for help.
We'll help them!
Then from the depths, it's Robocod. Oh, he's going apeshit. Look at him. Nice knockoff Robocop theme here.
Mm-hmm.
Want me to play this one?
Yeah. My phone's running a little hot, just making sure it's gonna be okay.
Okay, make sure it doesn't explode.
Yeah.
Yeah, Millennium Software, I don't know. Were they just incorporated to make this game and then they kind of fell apart? And yeah, you're James Pond, newly fitted with a whole bunch of robotic parts. They rebuilt him. They made him better.
Stronger.
He can stretch up real high. Real high. Holy shit. Also, anything you stretch up to, you can grab onto and shimmy across. That was cool. I like the shaking effect. There's a cheat code you can activate by collecting those items in a certain order. But we're playing for real. We gotta give this game an honest try.
You know, I used to be able to just, every time I use the Twitch app, sometimes I'll be able to just do chat, and then sometimes I'll just be like, no, you need to see the whole video, the whole shebang. Chat only? Mm-mm. Please, my phone is on fire.
So in contrast to the last game, this seems to be more of a collect-a-thon style game.
Yeah, this is...
There's just a lot of doodads to collect. Something you'd often see in Amiga games. See Wonder Dog from a few episodes ago. What's weird is that the original James Pond was a completely different game. It was this kind of underwater puzzle-solving game, I think. It still had action elements, though. This, they just straight up turned it into a side-scroller. And like I mentioned before, this was ported everywhere. This was also on Super Nintendo, the portable platforms back then, and even years after it was originally released, they kept porting it. Like, this eventually came to the PS1. It came to the PS1 in something like 2000, too. So yeah, a lot of people like old James Pond. What are your thoughts on him?
My thoughts are that I finally found out how to do chat only. Ah, nice. Hey, folks. My phone is slowly cooling down.
Good.
I'm also going to make a very loud noise. Friends, I am cracking open that cold one.
Oh yeah, get that cold one.
It's a lime LaCroix. It's a hot one here tonight.
Okay, enemies popping out of
dance.
Enemies popping out of item boxes. Don't like it. Just gonna put that out there.
That's a real Super Mario Brothers 2.
Don't do that. I want prizes. I want good things.
You want candy. You want penguin biscuits.
Oh yeah, in this game you can actually butt stomp, kinda. You can hide inside your armor. Also a whole lot to this game. I remember there being a whole lot of levels, and later versions added even more levels, so some versions have something like 100 different stages.
You know, Ultimo, I do remember this getting ported to some weird console. I don't know if it was the end game, but I remember
this was on Amiga CD32.
It was on everything.
Yeah. Also got a good deal of advertising back when it was new. Like, specifically, they pitted him against Sonic and Mario. There was one commercial of him talking shit to Sonic, being all like, oh, can you drive? Can you fly? Can you stretch up high?
Sonic's like, I'm out of here.
Yeah, that's basically it. And that's why Robocod is better than Sonic.
Oh man, yeah, same here, Crimson Dragoon. I actually wasn't into the Amiga until I found Kim Justice, and now I'm like...
Yeah, I finally know how to appreciate it now.
Yeah, yeah.
That and the ZX Spectrum, which I didn't understand at all.
It's like, it's one of the things I get
sense.
now, but yeah.
Oh shit, there's his plane. Yep, he can fly, unlike Sonic. Only Tails has a pilot's license.
I was gonna say, only Tails has a certification.
Alright, so the object is to get all the penguins in the level. So I guess later levels are kind of an exploration style thing. If anything, this game's a little bit light on action, since you don't have any real direct attacks. You can stomp on enemies, but that's about it. Tell me if I'm wrong, Robocod fans. I know you're out there. I know this game's popular.
Also, you know, he can fly in Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed, so you know.
Oh, yeah.
When will we stream Fat Worm Blows a Sparky, Danny?
Alright, let's just make a stream where we play games with names we
updating?
don't understand.
Good. Sorry, my phone just crashed Twitch.
Turn off auto updates.
I did. I'm trying. I spilled a whole bunch of coffee.
Now loading coffee update.
Like, the joke is that, oh, now my phone won't go into sleep mode, but no, now it does it all the time.
That is pretty funny.
There we go.
Bonus room, I guess. Collect all these doodads for points. This game at least has a high score screen, I'm pretty sure. Nothing pisses me off more than these Amiga games that just completely focus on score and they don't even have like a high score list or anything. Like, yeah, just collect all this shit for no reason.
Just do it. Get all the things.
There's a whole lot of game here. I'm not gonna see barely a fraction of it. But it's very playable. I wouldn't be sad if I got this game as a kid. Again, like Normy, it's a little bit slight, if anything, but it's playable. The people who made this didn't hate kids. They wanted to make a good game. And most importantly, it's a one-button platformer, which is what you needed on the Amiga. And I like
cool.
that.
Yeah.
There's no fall damage. It wouldn't be funny if there was fall damage, but there isn't, so it's okay.
People are having a time with that background.
Yeah, parallax scrolling, at least, but these backgrounds, I don't know.
Those bears are freaking everyone out. Also, apparently in the Amiga version, the backgrounds move, so there you go.
Oh dear God. That's kind of a problem, because it's just a texture with no relation to what's going on in the foreground. Alright, there's something I'm missing here. He's just a fish. Give him a break. I was thinking about calling it. But, in summary, I'd say better than Bubsy. You've played this before, right?
No. Hand me the controller.
Yeah, check it out. See how he controls.
Wow, he can jump real high. They weren't lying about that. Oh, he can stretch to the sky.
Mm-hmm. Oh, right. Yeah, that's probably what you're supposed to do.
Oh.
It's such a weird technique. I never really think to use it.
Ooh. Be over here.
Yeah.
Just gonna go all the way to the fucking... Oh, God.
Oh, something touched you. You gotta kill that thing.
What's your weapon? Do you just jump?
You just jump.
Okay.
This was on Amiga 600. Yeah, for an Amiga game, this would be really, really good. Controls are nice and crisp.
I like this.
It's decently fast, easy to control.
It is real fast, actually.
You could get away with calling this the Amiga equivalent of Sonic the Hedgehog.
Hey, train.
Though we all know there's a closer equivalent, and it's called... What was that game that we played? It was an Amiga Sonic clone where you just controlled this asshole kid.
Oh, God, that one.
I've already forgotten what it was called. It's also stuff like Brian the Lion. So we had competition.
I just got a good point thing.
Good job.
Thank you.
Okay, if we ever play Zool games, then we might have some words here. I don't know what to think about that Zool guy. I don't know if I like him. He's just a little bit too fast, a little bit too slippery. Oh, do it to the left a little bit.
Yeah, there we go.
There you go.
Just climbing up real high.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh, those bears.
I'm starting to not like those bears.
Hi, Danny. How you doing?
Okay, the upside down ones are actually kind of disturbing.
Oh, hi, Danny. Having a good day?
And all the mice. Why? We're in Toy Store hell.
How do I trap? Do I go down?
Oh.
Maybe I have to do this. Hold on.
Probably gotta stretch out through the middle.
Oh, like this. Okay. It's a little slippery, but there's just a lot of physics in this game. There you go. You're right.
Oh yeah, and Zool had that licensed tie-in with Chupa Chups. The lollipops, or whatever those were.
Nope. I have a stupid idea that I don't think is gonna work.
Okay.
Story of my life. Okay, let's see what happens when I drop from a great height. Nothing. Great. I was hoping it would be like, boom.
Nope.
These jackasses.
And the search continues.
Can I just... Okay. Please, friend.
Oh, this has a licensed tie-in too. Those
penguins,
penguins
yeah.
are apparently licensed.
Oh, God!
Oh! And he's dead.
I am dead. So, yeah, I like... God.
I think we played enough of this.
Yeah, I wish I could
this
get
is
further
all
in.
right. It's okay.
Would you say this is better than Bubsy?
Oh yeah, easily.
Okay.
He's not talking all the time. He seems pretty respectful, unlike
He can
Bubsy.
climb real high. He can stretch real high, I mean.
Yeah. Bubsy's just... I don't know about his attitude. It's not going to get him far in this world. Then again, he got rebooted, so what do I know? Moving on. What was it that we had next?
You gotta check. You are the one with the pole.
What other what other Electronic Arts platformer are we going to play tonight? Pulseman, really?
Nice! I gotta play Pulseman!
Oh man, Pulseman beat Rolo to the Rescue by 1 vote. Rolo to the Rescue is another Electronic Arts platformer.
Oh my god, damn.
We almost had a three-peat. But no, let's go with what's supposed to be an actually good game. Why don't you play some Pulseman, Alex? It would be in the European folder, I guess. Oh wait, no, it would be in Japan. I don't think this was released outside Japan.
That sucks, it's great.
Though it was on Sega Channel, supposedly.
I like Pulseman.
Yeah, show me what's up. Oh yeah, you gotta change the name.
Oh yeah.
Boy, here's the great thing about having a flash cart. Being able to just play Pulseman like it's nothing. Also, enjoy the bitrate. This is probably not great for OBS, so you should move past this.
Oh yeah, yeah, OBS is like, Same. It got a Sega Channel release.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, I guess that's how some folks play Pulseman.
I really wanted the Sega Channel back then.
I love the way this game looks. Oh my god.
That looks cool. So yeah, this is indeed by Game Freak, the Pokemon people.
Mm-hmm.
Way before Pokemon. And this is one of the later era and also rarer Sega Mega Drive platformers. Whoa. See, this is a game. What were we fucking around with that Robocod shit for? Should have just been playing this.
Oh god, cat!
Gotta say, out of everything, this makes the best first impression of any of the games we played tonight.
Hey, Danny! Look! Look
It's
where we're
Cafe
at.
Alex!
Time for a
Congratulations.
drink.
Stop on by Cafe Alex, the home of spilled drinks.
Just don't leave your cell phone on the table.
What's the house special at Cafe Alex?
Good question. Well, when I'm not spilling drinks, it's first of all, we definitely serve hot eats and cool treats.
Ah, so you're a Dairy Queen, basically.
Yes. I would say just a good ass hot dog. Just like one of the best hot dogs you've ever had in your fucking life. You're just like, oh my god.
Nothing special about that hot dog. It's not a foot long. It's not a coney. It's just a good ass hot dog.
Just really good all beef hot dog.
So what's that thing you do? It looks like it lets you bounce off of walls and stuff.
I have to build up and then I can do it.
Oh, it's momentum based.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You have a little bit of momentum in the game.
Oh, and it's tied to your attacks. Wow.
Yeah.
Of course, you can just punch stuff.
Yes, you can just punch stuff if you want.
For a non-intellectual.
Me, an intellectual.
Also looks like you can double tap left or right to charge you up even faster. So yeah, this was an era of momentum-based platforming a la Sonic, and they tried to do something a little bit different with it.
There you go.
This was always one of those games I tried to seek out when I was collecting Mega Drive games. Didn't happen. Didn't even come close to happening. I wanted this, and Mega Man Wily Wars, and Alien Soldier, and I just kept on wishing, because those games were way out of my price range. It sucks, because I have an almost complete treasure set except for Alien Soldier and the Yu Yu Hakusho Mega Drive game. I like the way this area looks. A lot of good primary colors.
This looks great.
Oh, there's ROMs back there, too.
Mm-hmm.
You're standing on ROMs.
Truly ironic, as this is a ROM.
You gotta dump those ROMs, stick it to the corporations.
Hell yeah! That's what Pulseman is actually about. It's about a fucking archivist.
Oh yeah, they're trying to keep his ROMs exclusive to Japan.
It's like, no! They must be free!
Eat communism. Bioforce 8 been getting a lot of discussion lately. I'm happy to see that.
Yeah.
There was a
weird
Retronauts episode about unreleased games, and they did a big spot on Bioforce 8, and like, it was all good information, but it was nothing new to me. I was just like, man, I don't need to listen to this because I lived it.
We did, didn't we? That was...
I own a 2% stake in Bioforce 8. I helped pay for that game. That was a very expensive game. I'm never going to let Frank forget that I own a 2% stake in that game. I'm pretty sure he still has the cartridge.
I am really good at dying in this game. You wanna try?
Yeah.
It's fun. You should continue.
And as someone noted, the voices are all in English anyways.
Mm-hmm.
This could have been a pretty easy port. Let's try stage 2. Okay. Oh yeah, there's that article I wrote.
Oh yeah, I was gonna
See?
say...
It's like, yeah, listening to that Retronauts, I was just like, wow, for any other person on the planet, this would be interesting information, but no. I know all of it already, I'm sorry.
Push A. Oh, cool!
There you go. Oh, these backgrounds are wild.
Yeah, oh, buddy.
This is Pulseman looking like Tempo for 32X. But yeah, definitely do listen to that episode of Retronauts. They cover a lot of games.
Yeah, you can play this level.
Yeah.
That background sucks, so...
This looks a little tough to endure. Oh, you do have a dash.
The Pulseman Tempo Wars of the mid-90s, says Ides Emerge.
It was just that time. All the mascots were entering their end era. It was pretty much a free-for-all. Just mascots killing other mascots.
Tempo is good, too. God, I love Tempo. God, just... God, I love mascot platformers.
Me too. They're all so different, and
Mm-hmm.
they try different things within an existing framework, and I think that's what makes them interesting. And it was all trying to, all while trying to get the marketability that you needed in the 90s. Oh, I see.
How cool!
Oops. Oh, okay. You can tap the directional pad to move along these.
Oh, this is fucked
This
up.
is interesting. You're no longer just jumping and running. Already you're doing completely different stuff. I guess I see why people like this game. Damn it. Now I just want it all over again, but that is really not going to happen now.
You're much better at this than I would have done, thanks.
No problem.
Thanks for saving me from the embarrassment of trying to do this.
I still don't know what the hell I'm doing. I'm just kind of guessing. This area here is a pretty neat dynamic. I like this. It's a nice change from just running to the right. It's also probably...
How much would I pay for Yeah Yeah Be Beside Cart? I don't think you want to know.
That's priceless. You can't put a price on that. Oh, look at this. Wow, that background. Holy shit.
The background is really... Oh my god.
This is like Dynamite Headdy meets Castlevania 4. That's a really stupid, nerdy thing to say. I'm sorry.
Really like the art in this. The art style of this game a lot.
God, look at that. And it's so colorful, too.
Yeah.
And everything's got this kind of semi-transparent look to it.
The color palette reminds me much more of the Super NES than the Genesis, and I kind of like that.
Yeah, it's got that brightness to it.
Mm-hmm.
Usually Genesis games suffer because of that, because they can only have 64 colors on the screen at once.
But I like how they use color in this game a lot.
Yeah, Game Freak knew what they were doing. Any of y'all know if they made any other Genesis games? Because I want to play them. I don't think they did, though.
That's a good question. I don't know.
I know they made Mendel Palace for the NES. And maybe a couple more games before going off into Pokemon Land. Also, don't fall in the pits.
Got it.
Man, and even though you go pretty fast, the controls are really tight. Alright, Alex, I've decided I want an original copy of Pulseman for Christmas.
You know what I want for Christmas?
What?
A PSP.
Is that all you want for Christmas?
Yes! In fact, I'm going to do a viral marketing campaign sponsored by no one. Just tell everybody how much I just want a PSP for Christmas.
Wow, I'd forgotten about that.
I bet you had, because doesn't that seem so normal now? It's
that
like,
was a long time ago.
Remember when people were upset by that?
They were really upset.
And I understand why, but now I'm like, man.
Nowadays, corporations do way skeezy
I was
shit.
gonna say, yeah.
Nowadays, corporations harass you on Twitter.
God. Let's see. They did Magical Taruto Tune.
Oh, did they? That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah, they did do that game. I have that game because I bought it thinking it was a different game. I thought it was Magical Hat, the Japanese version of Decap Attack. Oh, this parallax is out of control. Look at this.
apparently, according to Chat, Ken Sugimori is a huge Sega nerd. They even did art for the Sega 3D Classics collection.
Oh yeah, that's right. He did do the cover art for that. That's a good collection, too. Man, we have a problem here.
What?
I think we have a new #1 game for the list.
Yeah, huh?
Currently, our #1 game is Super Nintendo Sparkster.
Oh, this beats it. I'm so
but
sorry.
I think this is better than that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's too good.
It's much better.
I like the character design, the stage art, the way it plays. It's also the first time I've really gotten into finally playing this. Before I'd only played like the first segment. But yeah, it's... wow. No wonder this game is so expensive. Now I know. I don't know how I did that with no damage. And the momentum thing's cool too. I bet you can really use that in a speedrun.
Oh god, I better speedrun up. This is super good.
Yeah, I bet it's really hard to watch. Come to think of it, I remember seeing this at AGDQ, I think. They gotta bring this back.
Yes.
Oh shit, it's boss time. Alright, I gotta hit something.
Rip.
Good job, Pulseman. Alright, I got this. Well, it looks like you keep your electrical power after you finally charge it up. You don't have to keep running.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, once that happens, you just keep it. Oh, what do I do here? I'm
Wish
stuck.
I knew. Aw, this is trying a Pulseman and some Pokemon. Oh yeah, I forgot about Drill Dozer.
Oh yeah, that's a game. Okay, no, really, what do I do here?
I don't know. Yeah, if any Pulseman superfans want to help us... Oh, there you go.
Hey, there we go. Okay, you need to volt tackle into it.
Okay, we got it.
Maybe while the red light's on. Oh, no, I can just damage it. We're good.
Good.
I would have loved this game as a kid. God damn it.
Yeah.
Well, at least now there's EverDrives. Got him.
You did it.
Thank you. Well, we have a new champion. It's happened. We have a new
really
top of
like-
the list.
I really like Pulseman.
I'm gonna put Pulseman up there. I don't even feel bad about it. I have no misgivings about making that the new #1 platformer on our list. Oh, it's a little breakout game.
Can you break them all?
I might be able to. Got
I
it.
did it! Yes, Pulseman does need a sequel.
Yeah, this game got nothing in terms of sequels or follow-ups or really any kind of buzz after it was released. What a shame.
Finally, America.
Alright, finally the stream has served its purpose. I found the next platformer I want to play through. I mentioned a while back I was looking for a new one after finishing up Dynamite Heady. And man, there's a question. What's better, this or Dynamite Heady? That's something we're going to have to answer in the weeks ahead.
Oh god.
Not looking forward to it. Of course, now I'm sucking it up, but whatever. I think that's a decent look at Pulseman.
Yeah!
Wow. See, I knew this game was good. I knew people loved it, but I didn't know how actually great it still was. Also, once again, please enjoy the bitrate.
Our computer hates this.
Yeah. 1 0. Pulseman. One of my new favorite Mega Drive games. I love Pulseman.
I do too.
I'm a fan. I like that guy now.
Alright, Pulseman, you're okay.
Yeah. Alex.
Reset?
Yeah.
Alright. So, what else did folks vote for?
You want to play one more?
Heck, we got the time and we were late, so we gotta. What am I gonna play?
Alex, let me introduce you to a little game called Rolo to the Rescue.
Oh, he sounds cute.
Yeah.
Alright, let me grab some soda and...
Change the title, too, if you would.
Oh, yeah.
As I mentioned before, this is yet another Electronic Arts platformer.
Oh my god!
That's what people wanted to see. We might as well play it.
There we go.
A Vector Dean game. Never heard of him.
Rolo to the rescue. He's a Rolo. He's to the rescue.
Look at all those animals.
Aw, look at all these friends. This looks like a... This absolutely looks like an Amiga game.
Yeah.
Rolo and friends. Sure. Okay. Okay.
I don't know about this.
Ooh, it's got momentum. I like that.
I have my misgivings. Maybe it plays okay.
How do I free these bad boys? Do I need keys? Probably.
Oh yeah, that was scaling on a Genesis, just for that intro text.
Okay.
Did Vector Dean also make Robocod? Interesting. Okay. So this would be a predecessor to Robocod.
Get out of there, jackass. Hey, friend. Oh, they're my friend now.
There's apparently a really good bad ending in this game. Holy shit! Alright, let me read to you the text you get if you get the bad ending in the game. Congratulations! You escaped from the clutches of the evil circus master and returned home to your mother. That's the object of the game, I guess.
Uh-huh.
People have been kidnapped and taken to the circus.
Yeah, I'm trying to free them.
However, the fact that you did not rescue all the friends trapped in cages remains on your conscience, and you are never truly happy again. That rules.
Oh, I drowned them. Oops. Wait, there's stuff over here?
Rolo the not badass elephant. Yeah, elephants not typically stars of video games.
Hell no. Get out of here. What the hell? It just skipped me forward a level. Thanks.
Oh, cool.
But that means I didn't free everybody. Oh, God.
Uh-oh. You know what that means.
My conscience.
You'll never truly be happy again. Pretty heavy for a kid's game.
I was gonna say, it's a game about survivor's guilt, huh?
Yeah. Well, gotta teach kids about that sometime, I guess. Hey, there you go.
I don't know if I should have done that. I don't want to not free all the animals.
Your conscience still weighs heavily on you.
Every fucking day. There he is.
Evangelion of video games. Yeah, that's Rolo to the rescue, basically. Everything looks so happy, though. Oh. Until that happens. Okay, I'll ask you right now. Your answer may change.
Uh-huh.
Is this better than Bubsy?
Don't ask me that. Don't.
It's looking a little 50-50 here, like it could go either way.
Can I put this at the same level as Bubsy? Because here's the problem. This game is a lot more intuitive and easier to play than Bubsy.
That's true, you're not flying around,
God damn it.
running into things. It does look like the precision platform is a little difficult, though.
Maybe.
I mean, you were doing Pulseman just fine. Oh, you got a little parade going on here.
God,
Oh, better go drown them all in the river.
God.
Come on, fellows. Let's cleanse our consciences in the river.
I actually kind of like Rolo.
This is also a little bit better than I was expecting.
This is way better than I was expecting. This sucks. I was expecting some real garbage.
I'd only heard bad things about this game.
Like, I don't know what's so terrible about it, other than it's kind of boring, maybe a little, like, plain. Basic.
It doesn't do much to differentiate itself, yeah.
Gosh.
Ending B in water. Good. I appreciate that.
That's how I'm feeling. Okay. Alright, Rolo, you're a good man.
Rolo's like, do you see the flames too? For me, it's always like this. Anyway, go on. Oh, you can run. But you lose your momentum in the air.
Yeah, you lose your momentum in the air. Because you lose your momentum in the air, I'm officially going to say this is worse than Bubsy. I know that's controversial, but...
I'd say Bubsy has too much momentum in the air.
No, that's actually one of the most fun things about it for me.
4% completed. This is a long game.
You want to try?
I'll give it a shot.
Just a shot, yeah.
Ooh, can I go back to the circus?
You should try. Go back to the circus, Danny.
Yeah, but... my friends. Yeah, but the circus. Friends. Circus. Circus.
You look so happy.
Oh, he looks really happy, yeah. He doesn't have to worry about
finally.
freeing all those animals now. This is unusually heavy and depressing for a kid's game.
Apparently you can switch the animals.
Oh, you can be other animals?
What the fuck? You can be the other animals. Thank you, Chad. Sorry, we got all wrapped up in feeling sorry for the Survivor's Guild we were experiencing. We didn't even see y'all talking about that. Okay. Get that key. I don't know how you switch the animals. Start? Select? Oh my god!
Yep, look at that.
Oh no, maybe this is... And so it's like...
Whoa, you can jump really high. Okay.
So it's like Claymates in a... Oh no, this may be better than Bubsy.
It could be. There's a depth to the gameplay that Bubsy does not have.
Oh no.
You can't change to other animals
Thanks
in
for letting
Bubsy.
us know.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Oh my god.
That completely changes my opinion of this game, actually. Oh, but you gotta change back to do the unlocking. Because only elephants can unlock cages.
Makes sense. An elephant never forgets his spare key. Yeah, controllable version of Psycho Fox. That's a good way to put it.
It kind of is, yeah.
Yeah, this has actual controls. It doesn't control too bad.
Shit.
Except when that happens.
The one-hit deaths I don't like.
Me either.
Especially when these dudes just wait for you.
Apparently that guy can swim, the beaver.
Oh, that would make sense. Hey, look at that. Rolo leading all the animals to their doom while this beaver... It's just like, what the fuck you doing, dude? Yeah, I gotta admit, my first impression was wrong. this is a pretty okay game.
We have played far worse on this stream.
Mm-hmm.
Captain Novolin was much less playable.
God, Captain Novolin. Did it. So far, my conscience is still free.
My conscience is clean.
Speaking of which, I gotta put this out there. If anyone knows any Genesis games that have a lot of voice samples, do let me know. I'm on the lookout for those.
So
Examples include the Busy Town game, Awesome Possum, Barney's Hide and Seek, that sort of thing.
Hide and Seek.
Because that Genesis emulator we used for Busy Town, it can play a lot of games. I'll tell you right now, though, it does not play Barney. It's really unfortunate.
That is absolute horseshit.
That was the first game I played after I heard Busy Town for the first time, and what happens is it shows the Sega logo, and you can hear Barney say a really distorted boing, and then the entire Dreamcast freezes up. You have to restart it.
How is this?
So it's pretty good as creepypasta.
I was gonna say, no, that's actually the worst creepypasta, but... Megaturican.
Oh yeah, that has voices. Man, if Pulseman works, I bet that sounds pretty jacked up too. Alex, I don't hate this. What the hell?
I know.
This feels like the opposite of last week's stream where we played Captain Novolin and... what was the other one?
Oh, God.
They all sort of run together already.
Captain Novolin, God, I'd have to look at the list. I actually have the list right here.
Penguin can go pretty fast. Wait, is this a penguin?
Oh, Speedy Gonzales.
Speedy Gonzales, that was a nice surprise. But yeah, Roadrunner's Death Valley Rally, that was not a good game.
This is better than Roadrunner, most definitely.
I did find out the reason why Roadrunner sucks is because it's by ICOM, the people who made Shadowgate and Uninvited. I guess they made platformers at the end of their life. Not very good ones. They made that and Ghost Manor for TurboGrafx 16, which is terrible.
Also looks like the one you don't know who it is, that's a mole.
Okay.
So they can dig in the ground. Probably. Get that beaver.
I can make this.
No, you can't. Remember?
Oh yeah, he loses his momentum, I forgot.
Be very careful.
Beavery careful.
Oh!
That's a stretch, I'm sorry.
Look up Mr. Beaver.
I don't know why I think this is funny.
It's fucking rules.
They're all staring at me.
Did ICOM make it possible? I don't know.
I think they did, actually. They also did the Darkwing Duck and Tailspin game for TurboGrafx. They could not make platformers. I don't know why people kept trying.
So...
Oh. Hey, there we go. Hey, the Z's are backwards. Flip your sprites properly.
There we go. Now they can probably do the jump.
It's a puzzle platformer.
Here we go, friends.
To freedom.
Impossible was actually made by Gremlin, and Core did the development on it.
Oh, that was Core Gremlin. Wow, okay. I thought they usually did better stuff than that, though.
Yeah.
Possible, pretty bad. Help, I kind of like this. It has a weird sort of charm to it.
So good games this week.
Yeah, what the hell? I'm not used to doing that. Playing good games. If Normy's Beach-Babe-O-Rama was bad, I'd have plenty of things to say. I'd be like, diarrhea dog shit. I'd be like, this is balls and ass.
It is ass and balls.
But no. I've run out of things to say about video games.
They're fun.
Did you guys see how the Angry Video Game Nerd released an ASMR video this week? I'm not joking. I was telling Alex about it. It's
like,
pretty much an extended fantasy of him turning you into a mummy. He's talking about how he's wrapping you up in bandages and stuff.
I don't know how I feel about that.
It's 30 minutes of that. It helped me relax. I don't know about anyone else. Looks like I need a different animal to get up here. I'm so frustrated. I gotta watch that Angry Video Game Nerd ASMR to calm down.
So you gotta get the key to free him, though.
Yeah. But who has the key?
That one jackass.
Which one, jackass?
The one jackass who always has the key, that one enemy.
Oh, but where is he in this level?
Just keep going up, and
I
you might
can't.
be able to make it. No, do that, and then do that one, and then try. See?
Let me point something out here. He's an elephant.
He is.
He's an elephant who's hopping from branch to branch.
Yeah.
Okay.
So weird about that?
No, it makes sense. Checks out.
You're right. Well, we're...
I don't know what to do.
I don't know either, I'm sorry.
Shit! Oh, maybe you run and jump across.
Maybe.
What's the purpose of this branch?
To make sure you don't fall all the way down, I suppose.
You and your answers.
I don't know! Oh, you almost made it!
Yeah, I was close. Okay. Damn it.
Alright, this looks a little diarrhea dog shit.
I'm gonna try one more time. I'm not cursing yet. Shit. No, it doesn't look like he can do that. And I'm too stupid to figure out what to do. So Rolo to the rescue. Hand it to a kid who's a little bit smarter than me, and he'll have a good time.
Yeah, not us though.
Bam.
We're 30-something, so we don't know how to have fun.
Yeah, all the fun has been drained out of us. We live a life racked with guilt, much like Rolo.
Rolo.
Alex, why don't we wrap this up? Why don't we do our official rankings here? I've decided we're going to try something new here this week, so this is going to go completely badly.
As it does. Look! It... Oh, good. There it is. Hey, it loaded.
Yeah, check that out. Here's our official Retro Pals Mascot Platformer rankings.
So number one turned out to be, that actually turned out to be...
Yeah, I think we're going to have to put in, Pulseman. Pulseman is our new number one. Good job, dude. I'll fill in the other stuff later. Don't worry about it.
Okay, good. Okay, we got Pulseman.
Okay, now the question. Robocod and Rolo to the Rescue. First of all, which of those is the better game, would you say?
Robocod.
Robocod, yeah, it came a couple years later. It's a little more advanced. Probably got more content in it. Doesn't have a super sad ending that will depress kids.
Yes, Bob Nader, we will be sending the royalties soon, don't worry.
All right, once again, yes, this is inspired by Hardcore Gaming 101's Top 47,000 Games podcast. Like I said before, we're just straight up ripping them off because it's a good idea.
Well, I think,
So, both are better than Bubsy, you'd say, right?
Yeah.
What do you say to Robocod being better than Claymates?
Yes.
And Rolo being below Claymates? I'm sure in the future we'll have more games to fit in between them.
I would put Rolo... Well, no, I would put Rolo below Claymates, yeah. Okay.
We can argue this. We can get into it.
Okay. Well, I think that, I actually think that Rolo is a little better than Claymates because it's easier to control than Claymates a little bit.
It's actually a little bit similar because it has you controlling a whole bunch of different animals.
Mm-hmm. I'm thinking to put it above Claymates. I don't know why. I like Claymates, but this was really fun to play. Cute graphics, interesting play style, a little bit of depth.
Maybe someday we can play more of both to get a more accurate reading here, but I'd say for now, yeah, I have no problem with putting Rolo over Claymates.
Okay, Rolo's over Claymates, folks.
And if you're like me and you thought that this game just totally sucked, try playing it. You might be surprised.
Okay, we've got Rolo now. Where would we put
now we have the
Robocod better than Speedy?
Ooh.
I really liked Speedy.
I like Speedy
reminded
too.
me a lot of Rolo, but Speedy was a lot easier to play than Rolo.
God, I don't know.
It's so complicated.
I would put Robocod between Speedy and Rolo to the Rescue. Speedy's just a little bit more polished.
Maybe I think I'll do that too. Okay. You know what? I think I agree with you. I think I get you here.
Yeah. Robocod's a little bit more awkward with the whole stretching up high, which isn't really a conventional game mechanic. While Speedy is more, it's more conventional, but it does its job better.
Mm-hmm.
I'm putting a lot of thought into this.
We're trying,
because this is
folks.
important. This is important work.
Okay, so we've got James Bond 2, Rolo, now Normy.
Yeah, the matter of Normy.
I would put Normy...
Normy, I'd say, is the worst game we played tonight, but it's still not bad.
It's definitely above the Bubsy threshold here.
It's above the... Okay, so between Claymates and Bubsy.
I'm thinking, yeah.
I'd say Claymates is a little bit... It edges out Normy a little bit.
You know, I'm with you. But I really liked Normy. Like,
I did
not
too.
your fault on Normy.
He's got charm. That's why we're putting him above Bubsy. So as you see right now, the games above Bubsy are good. The games below Bubsy are bad.
Like, Super Waggyan 2 is a little hard to rate because of the thing difference. But it was, even without the language difference, the fact that you have to do, like, 2 word games after you go through, like, 2 platforms is just kind of like, yeah.
I don't know why they put the platforming in there at all, because there was literally, like, one platform that bridged 2 different Japanese word games. And I see no reason why that shouldn't be the case for the rest of the game.
Yeah. So, is that it? Wow.
I think that'll do it. Here's our current standings, our top 15 mascot platformers out of the 15 that we've played. Family Dog, once again, the absolute bottom of the barrel.
Family Dog is our 0. Bubsy is 5, and currently Pulseman is 1, but who knows what great games we'll play to bump out Pulseman. Or terrible games. It'll bump out... Do you think anything will ever be worse than Family Dog? I'm actually excited
That's what I want to see.
Yeah.
I mentioned tonight, I wasn't sure when we were going to see our first game that tops Sparkster, but yeah, Pulseman did it.
Pulseman, yeah.
And odds are we'll find even better games in the future. Family Dog, though. That game
sucks.
It's uniquely... It's kind of depressing, really. Playing it just makes you feel bad.
It's just
like you could be playing literally anything else instead of the game about the poor dog who gets kicked around until he dies. I hated that game.
Yeah. And
even Captain Novolin, as bad as it was, I still had more fun with it than Family Dog.
Same. At least you could get something out of Someone could get something out of Captain Novolin, and Family Dog is just... useless.
Also glad to see some good representation from the Genesis finally. Before we only had Awesome Possum. That was the only thing that represented the Sega Genesis. But in the weeks ahead we'll be playing stuff like Tin Head, Socket the Time Duck.
Oh god,
that's
I'm
a real
excited
game.
for Socket. He's a time duck.
He is a time duck. He's also electrical.
Good. Great.
We'll be seeing that. Oh my god, we have so many dozens of games to go through, and I hope you'll join us for those. Anyway, y'all, play some mascot platformers this weekend.
Oh,
they're good.
We posted it on our whatchamacallit, but we're not going to be streaming on Wednesday.
Oh, right, yeah. I realize Summer Games Done Quick starts on Sunday and runs through the week. Not going to step on Charity. Not going to do that. Just going to let them do their thing.
Yeah.
I think we'll still be back for another Mascot Friday next Friday. But it'll be... Wednesday after next, you'll see the next Retro Pal stream. I'll try to make that one of the suggested streams people have been posting too. By the way, if you haven't done it already, check out our Discord. Post some suggestions for streams in the future.
Yeah, and we're still working on the new sub and sub emote and stuff like that. So we've got a lot of good suggestions. But let us know what you'd like to make sure, we want to get something y'all would dig.
We got a lot of work ahead of us, but yeah, we're going to use the next week productively. And soon enough, you'll see a new episode of PlayStation Year 1 all about WrestleMania.
Unless I spill a cup of coffee onto the...
Oops, I spilled it on the voiceover.
I've somehow spilled coffee on Premiere and Audacity. It's amazing.
The computer exploded.
The computer is crying. Is that it?
Yeah, so... Permitting any disasters, you'll see us next Friday. Until then, enjoy the speedrunners, and enjoy your weekend. We'll see you later.
See you, folks.